examining woosh, me, on Adam versus the man. Okay, I just called in, but it was an honor and a privilege, and I hope to call again sometime.
That's scary. Imagine if you watching this had a knock on the door and you go open it and the FBI's there because you were watching Adam Kokesh on
This is not me. I'm next.
Twitch or YouTube. Sadly, we could be seeing those days on the horizon, but I've got more faith in my friends Adam, Joey, Jim, that we're going to pull through, and people are naturally going to gravitate to the libertarian message.
Yeah, Chris, by the way, Matt points out you have a great speaking voice. It does have a distinct richness to it that would be great for radio voiceovers and things like that. But I'm excited to hear you find your voice.
I've always been told I have a voice and face for radio.
Well, Chris, any other thoughts before we get to our next callers? Anything you want to raise?
Oh, no, that's perfect. I want to thank you for coming on last night. Anybody who wants to see that interview can head to the Harford County Libertarians Facebook page and just watch it. Don't like it or comment. Just watch it. Don't give Facebook any more info than they need. But other than that, thanks for having me on, guys. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you so much, Chris. Let's go to our next caller. We have Woosh and then Thelma and Louise. And then we'll line up our next stack for the Pegasus block. Woosh, welcome to the show. Who am I talking
to? Mr. Kokesh. Honored to speak. I hope my mic isn't too bad. Speak with you. You go from Matt with his wonderful rich voice to my thick Canadian accent.
Oh, I love the Canadian accent. It's so polite.
Yeah, well, we're not, despite what people say. I live in Toronto, so I can dispel that stereotype.
Is that a city thing? Canadians are still rude when you pile them up in big cities?
Well, maybe it's a city thing, but I mean, I lived in a city of 30,000 and get the same thing, so I don't know.
Oh, so you're only maybe it's Canadians are only polite to Americans because they're afraid.
That could be. Yeah, like the Michael Moore documentary where they talked about the Americans coming over the border and shooting people.
I mean, it's being America's neighbor the way Canada is a double-edged sword. I mean, it's like, I think Daniel Tosh said it's really easy to be, polite and pacifistic when you've got a giant Kevlar Snuggie blanket, keeping your cold asses warm, all around your southern border. But then how many times has America been this close to invading Kazakhstan by accident?
Well, I can tell you that they threatened to make us a rogue state the first time we tried to legalize weed. The foreign ministers talked, and us Canadians decided against it.
Well, tell us, is this what you wanted to call in about, Woosh?
Not really. I just thought I'd call in and say what a fan I am of yours. My favorite video, if we want to talk about nostalgic Adam Kokesh videos, is the one where you're in a bar with a very large vet and you managed to talk him down. He looked like he was ready to go. And I think that de-escalation and the way that you connected so personally with him, because you having your background, I think it's wonderful what you've done with the connecting vets. I think that's really one of your strong points that I really respect you for.
Well, thank you. If I may, about that video, it's funny. This one is up on YouTube. It's called "Would-Be Bully Gets #Kokesh Nonviolent Communication in Action," and it's got 1.6 million views. One of the interesting things about that one is like restraint of Muslims. Man, I'm looking back. Wow, restraint of Muslims has a little over 500,000 views, and Would-Be Bully Gets Kokesh has 1.6 million views. weird YouTube quirk on those two. They've both been taken down and then put back up by YouTube. I don't know why. I mean, I know. Well, so the restraint of Muslims, it has the clip of the Jordanian pilot being burned alive by alleged ISIS folks. But it says warning graphic content in the title. It always has said that. Even in thumbnails, the title is short enough so you see warning graphic at least. Apparently they decided that was not okay at one point and then realized it was okay. It wasn't because I appealed. It was totally random. Same thing with Would-Be Bully Gets Cokish, though. It's just me talking to the dude and overlay, and there's no violence. There's no, inappropriate language. That this one got taken down and put back up was very strange. But yeah, that is one of my favorite videos of my own, at least, and it is so cool to see that that's up to 1.6 million views.
Yeah, it's a really powerful video. I can see why YouTube might want to take this down. There's a real strong message, and the fact that the soldier is so responsive to that message as well, it could be dangerous. When I think it's very important if we want to move forward to convince these soldiers and vets to lay down your arms, stop supporting our rulers. So I think you have a big role to play in that, and you have been doing it. I've been watching for years. I know I've commented about your shadow ban in the comments, and how you have changed formats. So it used to be a lot of street journalism.
It's impossible right now, or at least with COVID.
Yeah, of course.
It's possible now. It's more possible now, and there are some great journalists out there, and pundits and activists and YouTubers, if you would call them that. I now I really hate being referred to as a YouTuber, but who are out doing that. But I want to talk to the people. I mean, the people who I want to talk to right now the most on the street are the ones who are too afraid to talk to someone on the street. And I'm considering now that things are kind of opening up, and it's not that they're opening up; it's that people are getting more comfortable developing another man on the street style format. 1054, my favorite Adam video is still the DC cops getting verbally beat down. The one with Mr. No Comment, sir. Yeah, so you know what? You want to go, Jim, pull up like my most viewed videos. Go to videos on the YouTube channel, sort by most popular. It is a really weird thing. Well, this one has 2.5 million views. This has more views than what it was a response to with my dance party video that has 1.7 million. And that one's different because that one has been ripped and reposted, and there were so many other versions of the Jefferson dance party, Adam Kokesh body slam choked, etc. video. But Adam verbally body slams, chokes out cops at White House. It's like the sequel got more views than the original. But and I don't want to say this pisses me off, but it is a really funny joke. Jim, go ahead and pull up the actual page of most viewed. How to deal with a sobriety checkpoint is number 3. Clinton supporter realizes truth about Hillary is number 4. I haven't looked at this in a while. TSA versus the world's biggest penis, which I think is a great funny video, 2.1 million views. Hasn't gotten that many more. But my one with the very most views by far, 38 million views, is a relatively useless video compared to these other hits. 21 seconds. It's important to have a sense of humor in a fighting hole. Jim, let's play the useless one. You want to do that for while Woosh is on the line? All right, he's going to pull it up and get the audio loaded.
Yeah, don't let me stop you.
No, I don't think we have audio. I could do it myself. All right, Jim, forget it for a second. Let's go back to Woosh. Woosh, I really appreciate this.
Are they having fun? Well, it's not like going to the beach fun or making out with your sister fun. It's more like shoving shards of broken glass up your ass and taking a bath in Tabasco sauce fun. Who's next for the shower?
And that's why I have another 38 million views on my YouTube channel. Woosh, I appreciate the navel gazing opportunity and the chance to take a trip down my memory lane on YouTube. Speaking of trip down memory lane, another set of some of my most successful videos that have been taken down are the ones of me smoking DMT. I don't see any of those here. Have those all been taken down? Wow. Yeah, because some of those were multi-100,000 plus views. I think some of those were in the millions. Me talking about when I did DMT for the first time on camera, that one got censored. No, wow, whoa, you can show someone burning alive on YouTube right now. You can show someone getting their reality shattered, but you cannot show Adam Kokesh talking about how enlightening and empowering psychedelics can be. I wonder if they're going to censor us for this now.
Yeah, I mean, they're Dr. Stephen Greer, the alien guy, says that that's what the intelligence community is terrified of, is people realizing their inner strength and
Yes.
what we're capable of. And I'd like to say that watching your videos back in the day really inspired me, as I'm sure it's inspired lots of other people. And one of my first videos that I made when I started streaming on my new format, I'm just like a reaction Andy kind of guy. But one of my first videos was you after the 5-part series of Al Jazeera on how to analyze the media. And so, yeah, you were the first clip I made. And, you know, just if I think it's really valuable for anyone that has the time to be able to broadcast what you believe in strongly. If you believe in something strongly, there's probably good reason for it. But if it comes from yourself, if it comes from external sources, then you might want to question it.
You're not in our producers club yet, are you? I don't think we have any Kanekastanis.
Well, I won the comment contest yesterday.
Oh, well, excellent, excellent. Get an email to jim@thefreedomline.com. We'll get you plugged in. One more international member of the producers club.
All right.
Oh, I'm half Canadian myself, but don't tell anybody that.
I can tell.
Awesome. Thank you very much, sir, for the call. All right, let's go to our next caller. We have Thelma and Louise on the line. I think I know what we're about to see.